Hey guys, welcome back to my video. Sorry for the long wait for my chapter 5 of AoE and positioning. I was trying to figure out like how am I gonna teach you guys because it gets a bit complicated, so I decided to do this over voice so I can explain as I go along, as long as I can manage. So here we have champion Var. There's a lot of AoEs that he throws. There's this thing that he throws that bounces around like so. Every time it hits a target, it bounces, so it gives 1 stack of confusion per second. And generally speaking, in my own opinion, the less people for Var, the easier it is, because it gets really messy if there's a lot of people. The confusion just bounce, and everyone just dies because you run out of space to stand. So, without further ado, I'm gonna solo this thing and hopefully I get a legendary bandit because I have the death mark right here. There's also a lot of positioning to find, and right now is 6:30 PM Asian time, so hopefully I get a chance to solo. So let's go. There's a basilisk there, so I try to avoid because I don't want to get stoned. So you watch where I stand. I avoid. You do not stand on those fields, you just die. So for this boss, he has this ground spike things that you have this, what do you call it, gap, something like this. You see there's a gap right here. So that's what I mean by positioning. You don't just stand around too close. You don't stand too far as well, because for this boss, the further you are, the more damage you get from those spikes. And the knockback distance is pretty tough as well. I'm gonna hit and... oh wait, there's a random here? Okay. Fella's not joining. Good. Hope you guys can catch my accent. I'm not from the United States. I'm from Asia. But I try not to include my local accent in here, so I hope that helps. So you kind of watch out for this field right here. Don't stand or sit in enemy AoEs. So you see the moor here? Try not to get in its place. If it starts screeching at you, you get dazed. But it's okay, it's dead anyway. Okay, we have more people here. Not gonna be a solo, but I'm sure you guys can catch one trying to teach right here. Look at that, look at that. You have all the minions and you have all the confusion fields. There you go. So I dash out of the AoE. Dodge here. Look at that. Can hopefully get a legendary bandit. No? Okay, so I'm gonna do a video cut right here. No worries, we'll quickly be transported to the next video. No, not next video, sorry. I'm gonna continue this video for Legendary Bandit. So yeah, I'm just gonna find Legendary Bandit. Hey guys, we have a Legendary Bandit here. I can continue to teach AoEs. So Legendary Bandits have these 3 casters by the side, and they spawn these torment fields that you see. You don't want to stand in them unless you have something to do with the conditions. I mean, I do end up in them, but I don't sit in there for long, because I kind of have diamond skin on my temples. So I can deal with the conditions there, but I try not to stay in there too long. So when Legendary Bandit walks over these fields, she gets, I think, if I recall correctly, 3 stacks of might per pulse per second. So the Legendary Bandit also spawns these orange AoE indicators, things that drop flaming swords onto you. You actually have time to walk out of them. You don't have to waste your dodge on them like this. So regarding positioning, I try to position my fire overload on the caster here, so I try to multitask as much as I can. But it's not very important to kill the casters, because they spawn really fast. So killing them is a bit of a waste of time. So guys, don't be afraid of Legendary Bandit. I think she's one of the easiest Legendary Bandits. No, sorry. One of the easiest Legendary bosses to solo. Whoa. I'm gonna cover Legendary Bandit a little more in another video. I just wanna get this AoE and positioning tutorial out of the way. Because it's been delayed for way too long. So here I stack my might and then I dash out. See, you have time to walk out even though you're kind of crippled. So guys, don't waste your dodge on the orange thingies. Alternatively, you can also... Never mind, I'll leave that to another tutorial. Okay, I used a dodge right there, but I switch my attunement so I get my energy back. We screw up some time. Because I have a sigil of energy, so it gives me endurance back when I change weapons. Apparently, according to ANET, different elements on me are different weapons for an elementalist. So I know most of you guys don't really like long videos, so I guess this is all to what I'm going to cover for this video on enemy positioning and AoEs. Yep. Take care guys. see you in my next video for tutorial for what do I have on the list. I have counter magic on the next chapter, and also be releasing individual bosses. How do I put it? Tutorial to solo different bosses. Yep, I'll see you guys.